Oh, well, thank you very much, Nick. Thank you for hitting the button. Lovely to see you guys. Love it, and Nick and Austin. I hope you guys are all doing super duper uber well. Yeah. It's been a hot minute. It's been at least 2 whole weeks since last we got a chance to stream, so it's gonna be nice to be back and do it. It is gonna take me a hot second to remember what we were doing. Hi, Glue, it's Blue. What up, Level? What up? Brianna. Hey! Sabertix. Sabertix3465. Hello. Vanatra! What up? Have the little guys on the bed always been a part of the screen? They sure have. Look at them. Peacefully reading a book together like the sweet little angels that they are. Yeah. Alright, so I say we jump into it. Yeah? We get things rolling. We get things moving. We try and remember what exactly was happening. I believe where we last left off, if I'm remembering properly, is that more story stuff was about to start. Like, hopefully that means Nanako's gonna wake up, because last we left her, she was still recovering in the hospital. We don't talk about that, love it. That definitely never happened. Oh goodness, Glue. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you start getting better sleep here soon. Okay, so we saved. What day is it? The month schedule. Oh, it's Sunday. Okay, so it's the start of a day. We leave until the evening. Oh, it's all foggy. Okay. Forgot about the ominous music with the, like, potentially dangerous murder fog. Hey! I'm glad you have some work off tomorrow, love it. Sounds like you'll have a lot of time to rest, hopefully. That's what we hope. Hey, Glitch, what's up? Why do I feel like you forgot to start stream? I didn't, though. Stream has started. Oh, very nice. National holiday. Yellowsaurus, what up? Doggo was good. She was actually kind of a little whinier than she normally is, but I think maybe in her older age, she's getting really insistent on when she wants to go to bed, and she wants people to go to bed at the same time as her, and I was not going to sleep that early, typically. Like, we were normally doing something. So, I think she's just more like, if I'm going to sleep, we all must sleep. Well, hey there, you need some seedlings for your garden. These are the ones I have right now. What do you want? I feel like I'm doing some kind of weird drug deal with the music like this when I'm buying things from her. This sounds like any old person. That wasn't Bell level. That was when I was dog sitting for some family. I didn't get to see Bear and Belle for, well, not entirely for 2 whole weeks, because I did drop by my place to help instruct somebody else how to take care of them when my parents were gone. But oh, it's 2 whole weeks I didn't get to see my doggos. Why did I go here? That's not where I meant to go. You can tell I'm just kind of randomly hitting buttons. I don't know, Yolosaurus. I do not know. Ooh, Rise! Okay. Okay, we can improve our relationship with Rise. She is just chilling. Cool. Okay, I think we're gonna hang out with Rise. That seems like the most practical use of our time. Hello, Running Bean! Hello, how are you? Yes. So, cozy, sunny,
Senpai!
Is that guy wearing a gas mask? That's hilarious. Is there something I can do for you? Oh, I know. Let's go out. How does that sound, huh? Rise's trying to help you feel better. You fear your relationship isn't ready to advance. Well, this is the only way it's gonna get there. I've seen a trailer for it. I don't know if there's been, like, newer ones since the last one I saw. but I have seen it. Rise looks happy. Yeah, I thought, in my opinion, like, I like these portraits better, personally. I liked, maybe it's just because they're the ones I'm used to, but I just thought they looked nicer here. The one benefit of this terrible heat is that it's made my sleeping schedule all over the place, and as such, I can catch these American streams. I don't know if that's generally a benefit, Running Bean, to have your sleep schedule be all over the place. Concluded Hail, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. I hope you are doing so very well. Okina Station, Kroko Fur. You spend time shopping with Rise. Yeah, I couldn't tell you a lot of it. I don't know why they make some of the decisions they make. Oh hey, we can maintain the garden. Oh, by myself. Oh, by myself, because both of my family members are in the hospital. Carefully tended to the vegetables. Your diligence has increased. That's true. You know what? That's true, Running Bean. You're just looking on the positive of it. You're like, well, it's not a good thing that my sleep is inconsistent, but if my sleep is going to be inconsistent, at least I still get to do this. Which, that's a good attitude. You know what? I'm proud of you. Looking on the bright side. Your second term finals begin today and continue until the weekend. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh. Oh. I forgot.
Yo!
I've forgot they were gonna do this again. Oops, I see a bot. Hold on. I gotta shoot a bot down. Straight from the skies. Name. Ban. Bye. The sniping was successful. Headshot. Get him! Bark, bark, bark! We're definitely gonna save... well, we already saved Nanako, but Nanako's gonna get better. Nanako's recovery is gonna finish. And then we're all gonna be a happy family again. It's gonna be really good. That doesn't work if we're not in the TV world level. I always know it's you when I hear that noise, and we're over here. Every time. Look at this weather, man. What's up with this? It's really weird. Have you ever heard of anything like this before? Dude, we've heard about the fog constantly. Ever since I moved here. There's been fog. I mean, I know it's been foggy-er lately, but, like, we have both heard of it at the same time. Oh yeah, the finals start today. That's seriously not the point now. What's going to happen? I'm worried too. Don't get confused by it. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. It's not gonna help us if we start freaking out for no reason. But there have been a lot of weird rumors lately, not just the ones about the fog being poisonous. I just have a very bad feeling about all this. Chitter chat, chitter chat. No, I'm not gonna become a dropout Running Bean. I'm gonna get all the answers right because I'm genius. I'm so smart. Finals, day one. It's just been like 2 weeks since I played, so I don't really... I'm gonna guess Italian. French food stems from Italian food. I don't know, they're pretty near Spain. I'm gonna say Italian food. Okay, good. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the right answer. What does the figure in figure skating refer to? I don't remember. Oh no, I'm pretty sure we got the answer right before. It's been too long. My brain goes to the human body. Isn't it the body? Because it's the figure? I was what's between these two. Lovitz is saying geometric. So, Lovitz wouldn't lie to me, right? Lovitz, you would never, ever, ever lie to me. Right? Oh, thank goodness. Ah, thank goodness. Whew. It's a good thing they only ask you 2 questions a day. Oh, but it's already day 2! Who was buried in the biggest pyramid in Egypt? It was this guy, right? Just say, okay, you don't have to give me the answer. Just say yes or no. Was it Khufu? Okay. I feel you've chosen the correct answer. I knew it. I knew it. A book of maps is an atlas. Doy. Who doesn't know that one? Am I right? I know you would lie, Drew. I know you would. I know almost all of you would. You overhear students talking. Yes, it doesn't help me, Nick. Yes, it's not an answer. There's no way we can keep the club going like this. Too many of our members are calling in sick. When is this damn fog gonna clear up?
But Senpai, the people who are just slacking off aren't showing up either, right? You can keep the club with the members you're left with. Maybe the fog helped you find out who's the most dedicated to being in the club.
Huh? Well, I guess that's one way of looking at it. Always that one kid. I think the running kid is stuck in a perpetual cycle of just running around the school. And that's why we just see him pass by every time a conversation's done. Finals day 3. What does the word bride ale have its roots in? Bridal, right? Like this. That'd be my guess. Yes or no? It's this one, right? Bridal? Because this is like bride, like bridal. And bridge, I don't see why that would be relevant. No, that's not it! Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that was my photo friend. It is this? There's no way it's this. There's no way. Why would it be this? I don't understand language. What kind of bird is a kankadori? A sakuku? This looks like kaku. Is it this? Maybe? Okay, I did think it was this. Okay, good. Oh, it's a good thing I have such a very powerful brain cell that can sometimes access other bits of information. Not average at all. Totally not average. I'm not average. I just got the bridal thing wrong, alright? But so far, that's it. That's the only one that I've gotten wrong myself. Finals, day 4. What country does the South Pole belong to? No country. No country for old men. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. What is this sequence called? Oh, the Fibonacci sequence. Yeah, I know that was the question we had before, so I'm just that was the same one. I didn't actually take the time to make sure that was correct, like mathematically. I was just like, oh, that is the one that was the answer in the past. You overhear students talking.
Hey, did you hear what they say happened on the Midnight Channel? Someone said they turned it on, and there was a picture of this town in complete ruins. Huh? My friend said that she saw Inaba get swallowed by the fog and sent into some other dimension. She said there were monsters coming out of the fog, too. Like in that story.
Have you noticed? Ever since this fog started, it seems that some people can see the Midnight Channel even when it's not raining. Could it be... Is our town getting more and more messed up? Thank you, Nick. Thank you. That's right. I am the smartest, and there's nothing anybody can say about it that would be wrong. Running a bean that is not accurate. I am not. I am just not average, plain and simple. No one's gonna drag me out to anywhere. Finals, day 5. What desert is the Welwitschia? Welwitschia? What the heck is the Welwitschia? Huh? Did we ever get asked this question? Oh no. No, Lavix is disconnected. Namib. Okay, I'm gonna listen to I got a little earpiece in that's telling me this. Thank goodness it's not a lie. Which of these is considered a rice cake? I believe it's it's not, well, was it mochi was the answer? Mochi, because I know mochi is made out of, like, rice paste. It's just not dry. I think I said this one before because I was doing like an elimination thing and I think it was wrong. And mochi was the correct answer because it's made of the rice thing. If I'm remembering properly, that's how it went last time. Yes. You remembered with trauma. It's always the best way I remember things. Is by having to relive my embarrassing failures.
Man, this fog just won't quit.
Ha! It just won't quit.
The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
Well, could fog even exist if it's cold enough for there to be snow? Because isn't fog, like, moisture-based? Isn't that what fog is? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe mist and fog are different, and mist is moisture-based and fog is something else. But I always thought fog had something to do with moisture too, similar to clouds. So if it was cold enough to snow, wouldn't there not be able to be fog? Well, I know it's not natural fog. So I guess just everything would suck then.
Whoa, where'd you guys come from?
We were standing here.
Wow, that's...
You're the people that walked up.
There.
We ran into each other back there, so we came together. The fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's forming groups now.
I never see my nose in front of my face because my eyes do that thing where it makes the nose invisible unless I consciously look at it. Even then, I only see the two sides of it and it looks weird.
It's definitely been weird lately. It's so cold, too.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
I think we should all stay close together. Okay, well,
Girl never changes.
It's a little uncomfortable. You're right in front of my girlfriend. Sorry, maybe keep an arm's distance just for politeness.
It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
What if we put on our glasses? That's a great idea!
Guys, put on your glasses!
Are the TV world and our world fusing together? Okay, so Teddy just needs to make everybody glasses, and then they'll be able to see. But also this is concerning because does this mean that if the TV world is bleeding into our world, that shadows are gonna randomly... So I guess you're right, I have to put my glasses on. But like, does this mean shadows are randomly gonna start appearing IRL? Like, is our town, because our town is what's appearing on the Midnight Channel, and people are able to watch the Midnight Channel without it raining. Are we already in the TV? Have we confirmed that we're still connected with the rest of society? What's happening? Oh, that is true, Loppets. This is the second time the sound was used, so technically speaking, I should be wearing normal glasses. That is correct, yes. You're right. We gotta math the math. When you put your glasses on, your vision becomes much clearer.
Whoa, it's all clear.
hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog in the other world. But
Which
putting that
means
aside, no
we're
glasses
in
would
the other
improve one's
world.
visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
Then,
It's TV static.
could the fog from over there be leaking into our world? Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again. It's just a thought.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello, Presto Changeo. We discovered that our world is merging with the TV and we're all gonna die. The mood darkens.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right?
Okay, yeah, we'll just move on to the exams thing.
Get
That's
'em over
clearly
with
our
so we can
biggest,
meet up
most
at the
pressing
special
concern.
headquarters after school.
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
No more heartbeat, Drew. Only very eerie drug-dealing music. It's the last day of the exams. You answered every question with ease. The answers seem to be flowing from your hand. Ha 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 ha! I didn't even have to answer anything this time and rely on Lovitz to give me the correct answer. There will be dramatic turns in the story from this point. It is strongly recommended to take the opportunity to save. Yeah, okay. Okay, what do you mean by that, though? I feel like saving now means there's no going back anyway. You had a power outage twice? I'm so sorry, Presto Changeo. That sounds terrible. It started storming a little bit near me earlier.
Hey, here's a story about the fog.
Which for the most part was fine because we don't have any fog that's like trying to murder us or anything. But there was lightning, or not lightning, thunder like right over my house and it startled me and my mom and my poor dog Bear. He's scared of thunder. That one really got him shaking. Like his whole body was just like vibrating. I felt so bad for the poor guy. But he's okay now. He's all calmed down. The thunder has stopped. It was very sad, Bear. I was just trying to hold him and make him feel better. And then Belle, who's not afraid of thunder at all, was like, Bear's getting pats? Let me come over here and start pawing at Bear so that you'll pay attention to me. And I'm like, he's scared, Belle. He's scared. You're fine. Leave him alone. Ugh. That's no good, Level. I hope you were not driving when there were blinding lightning strikes.
Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint.
Well, yeah, considering it's supernatural.
Is this fog really dangerous?
Okay, I think we can pick up on it. It has to be some sort of dangerous because we know everything in the TV world is dangerous. And if our TV world glasses are working to help us see through the fog, then they have to be connected.
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
Ooh, that would be a good test, Lovitz. Yeah, if we tried to summon our personas, see if it functions, because that would definitely indicate some blurring of the lines between
There's
the real
another
world
item
and the
of
TV
note here.
world.
A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
Everyone's just stuck in their hospital beds.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
Can they prove anything? Will Namatame confess? Our work is done here. Our work is most certainly not done here. There's very obviously still things going on we need to solve. We might have caught the human killer bad guy, but there is clearly still something in or about the TV world that is a problem in and of itself that we have to deal with. Can they prove anything? Probably not.
I'm sure your uncle can.
So glad the game is
The
over.
stuff he was saying was so
Oh, Callum, you want us
obviously
to move
nuts.
on to something else? This is just the epilogue. So in the epilogue then, our cousin gets better, the fog goes away, we ace all of our classes and become big genie voices. And we max out all of our social links. And it's amazing. That's the epilogue. It just instantly maxes the social links for us.
If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
And I don't know how you're supposed to get any physical evidence, really. Like, you could maybe get evidence that pinpoints him at the scene before people got kidnapped and stuff. Because he was shoving them into the TV world through TV in his van. Which might be enough, right? Because it just has to be beyond a reasonable doubt. Well, I guess I don't know about Japan's standards for law. But at least here, it's supposed to be as long as it's not beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets!
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues. Saki-senpai. No, not just her, or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
You're reminded that you made a promise with Nanako to buy a new kotatsu.
What's the matter?
You told the others about your promise with Nanako.
A Kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now?
Well, I said that Nanako and I would get it together, you guys. It's not the same if we get it and then she's not here.
I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
I would love to have a kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner?
Especially for the
season's
winter.
Coming up and we just got a bunch of
Winter
them in stock.
sucks.
All right, off to the houseware section for Nanako-chan!
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
Wait, what do oranges have to do with the kotatsu?
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah,
What?
You've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Yeah, it sounds so amazing and like something I would want to be sitting under
Can I still stay
24/7
here?
when it's cold out.
You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Aw, don't worry, we'll tell her you said goodbye.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
I don't think I've ever said it.
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
I think she'd understand.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Maybe you can go into the TV and sacrifice your life for her, because clearly there's something we still need to destroy in there.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy,
I mean,
you shouldn't talk
I-
that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
pretty sure we could have caught the killer without him. I mean, Risei's the one that does all of the, like, info gather. Like, she does Teddy's job now. He is quite literally optional at this point. It's just gonna happen, Callum. The writing's on the wall. Someone has to get sacrificed, and obviously it's gonna be Teddy. You can stay here. Come over to my place. You can stay here. You can stay here in the Katatsu section of Junes.
I'm so touched. I'll stay by your side until Nana-chan comes home, Sensei.
Oh no! He's gonna come to my house regardless! No.
Oh, that's right. There's no one but you at your place.
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
I haven't done anything level! I only had 2 options and they both meant the same thing!
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Oh, that would be so annoying if that's what your friends were doing.
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Poor Yosuke. Very rare I say that.
I can't help it if Junes overcharges for things.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
You know, in a way, it's like you kind of enslaved Yosuke in order to pay for Teddy's clothes. Because you forced him to do labor in order to afford it.
What? What did you just say?
And he didn't. That's not what he signed up for.
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
Stay out of this!
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
But what would a girl her age want?
I gotta be honest, I
What do you
completely,
think Nanako-chan
like,
would appreciate
blacked
most?
out with whatever Teddy said. So based on Level's reaction, I'm really glad I didn't properly hear what was happening. Oh, what would she like the most? I don't think I've ever seen her play a video game, so she'd definitely like a doll. But I don't know if she'd prefer a Jack Frost doll or a Risei doll. I feel like she'd probably like this better just because she seems a little more on the girly side. She wouldn't want to creep in the hospital room. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Jack Frost would be really cute. But I don't know if that's her style or if that's just my style. You know? Although this one would be kind of weird because then I'm giving her a doll of one of my friends. So this feels better, personally.
Yeah, that white round shape's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
Jack Frost because he is the king. King Frost.
Of course! Let's make it a cake to remember.
Oh, no, you're not. Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
Oh yeah, you guys maybe shouldn't cook. I'm still not sure how good you are at that. It's Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse.
What?
The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
What?
Come on, let's go.
See, Teddy, this is why we have to go back into the TV and you have to sacrifice your life for her. Because I'm pretty sure, okay, guys, so my theory about why she was sick, which I mentioned in the past in one of our other streams, is that everybody who's taken into the TV world, an area gets made about them, and they're forced to confront and accept their shadow self in order to be, like, in order to not die, and so that they can leave. And Nanako never faced her shadow self. Instead, there was a murderer in there with her who threatened to kill her, that we then we defeated him in his persona, but we just took her out of the TV after that. She never faced her shadow self. So I was thinking maybe that's why she's been sick this whole time, because that hasn't been a thing. But I don't know. That's my theory. So I feel like she kind of like has to go back there almost. Dojima is listening to an explanation from the doctor. There have been loud voices throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Well, also I don't know
Can't
what
you
these
see
people
how
are
much pain
expecting
she's
of
in?
the doctors. Like, how are they supposed to know something about this right away? This is new to everybody.
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima-san!
Just
I don't know how to fix this, Drew. I feel like
God's sake,
gotta go back
please
into TV
save
world and
Nanako.
figure out what's busted and why it's bleeding into our world and why Nanako is clearly... Something's wrong. She's clearly stuck. She's still... Part of her's still stuck there.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
I feel like biryani sounds like... Isn't that a rice dish? Well, there's that banori or something? Like an Indian rice dish? A nurse accompanied Dojima back to his room. Ba-ba-ba-bum! Hi, Pikadusk! That's right, it is me! And we're in a very sad, traumatic experience right now.
This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
I can't forgive this. Calm down. We all feel the same way. Well, okay. The I can't forgive this thing is, what, are we just not forgiving Namatame? I'm not gonna tell him to calm down.
Why'd it turn out like this?
Bree, you're wearing glasses in the real
Nanako-chan's
world?
Gonna be okay, right?
Yeah, I need glasses in order to see because of a fog that's outside.
You guys still here?
How
And
is
clearly,
Dojima-san
since the
doing?
fog is going to be around forever, Teddy actually has, like, a great career prospect of opening up a very specific optometry business and making glasses for everybody so they can see in the fog. Nanako, no! I'm gonna help you!
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
I know, because how are you can maybe prove
What's
kidnapping.
that mean?
Honestly. You might be able to get evidence
I
for
talked
that.
with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court. Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs. There's
Okay,
no way that'll stand up
well,
in court.
yeah, you can't... That's... Yeah.
No one would believe that.
Well, couldn't we prove it to them? Can't we, like, show up with the TV and be like, look, ooh, we can go into the TV. It's not crazy.
What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Like, I feel like we should be able to prove that to these people.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh?
Cops aren't supposed to tell the truth.
You want to see that stuff so bad? We'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
That's what I'm saying! Thank you, Kanji. Same wavelength.
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here?
Yes, me. Me, I'm her family.
Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What's happening? What's happening to my little girl?
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan. Daddy.
He's gonna be here soon. It's alright. It's alright. Oh, she's heard that her whole life. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to say. What?
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're
Okay,
saying?
like, at this point, guys, my theory of her needing to go back into the TV in order to still live, I feel like it's worth a shot if she's flatlining over here.
Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there.
Okay, technically this isn't the flatlining noise yet, but...
Where's Dojima-san?
Okay, you guys go run to look for him. I'm gonna take Nanako into a TV as a last-ditch effort. Say Britix. So, our baby cousin Nanako, we rescued her from the TV world, but she never faced her shadow self. Like, a killer dragged her there and was going to, like, physically kill her inside the TV, but we rescued her, and she's been recovering ever since, but she hasn't been recovering in the same way everybody else has been. And her condition is not improving, it's getting worse.
Doctor.
Big bro.
Hey, Nanako, it's okay. I'm right here, it's gonna be alright. You're okay, kiddo.
I'm scared.
You could just cast Dia. That's right, we've blessed! We haven't tried summoning our personas yet! And we probably could if the glasses help us see in the fog and we can just heal her that way!
Big bro.
My unicorn has healing powers! It's okay. They're not gonna kill the small child. No! They're not gonna kill the small child! No, they're not! They're not doing that!
Nanako!
That's not an option!
Nanako.
And if it was an option, it can't be an option that's so easily stumbled upon. This would have to be, if that was an ending, it would have to be one of those hidden endings. You have to go out of your way to, like, play the game very specifically in a kind of bad way to get that. That's not, it didn't happen. This is wrong. This is a lie. This didn't happen. No! You all need to stop crying because she's not dead, okay? Stop it. Stop. Damn it! Stop it!
Nana-chan.
Why in the world?
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Someone quickly throw her into a TV to restart her heart! This ain't it. This ain't it, gang. This ain't it, gang. This is fake. This is all fake. This isn't happening. You know what? This is all part of the TV world fusing with our world, right? Right? Okay, get the picture here. Okay, the TV world is fusing with our world, and what it's doing is it's making me, the player, I'm having to go through my own little realm thing that everybody else had to go through, my own dungeon, right? This is the player's dungeon, and in the player's dungeon, they aren't able to protect the people that they love. They aren't able to protect Nanako, so this is all fake. This isn't happening. That's what it is. Okay, everybody? That's where we're at. You guys, you don't need to be crying right now because she's not dead. She's fine, Drew.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm?
Why are you all bawling your eyes out?
Huh? Wait, is
See,
Nanako-chan...
look! Nanako just texted. Nanako is in fact still alive.
But then, where did Dojima-san
I
go?
said
This
texted
room
when
isn't
it's
that way.
chatted.
Wait a sec. That's the way to...
This is not a thing.
Senpai! Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame! Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You know,
You transported
I
him to the
don't
same
fault
hospital?
him.
For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no
You
condition
should
to be
maybe
moved.
keep your targets and your targets. You should maybe keep your suspects and your victims separate from one another, sir. You know, in case the suspect tries to do anything else to the victims. I mean, I suppose also the other way around, but this guy is totally guilty, so. Why didn't you say anything? Where's his room? Is he still alive?
In case something like this happened, the details of a suspect's hospitalization are confidential information.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
You know, I feel like we're really spending our energy in the wrong place here, because what we should be doing is getting Nanako into the TV world to see if that helps.
Yeah, hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
It don't matter. There might be a police guard, but there's like 6 of us or something. Meanwhile, Nanako's hospital room. See? Teddy is gonna give his life for Nanako!
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her.
You could save her! My plan! Do my plan!
It happened in my world.
That's what I'm saying, Teddy!
Even though I was the only Teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
But you can! Think outside of your little TV box, please.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
I have a feeling you're gonna do a lot more than just speak.
Like we said, without permission.
Oh yeah, there's only 2 policemen here. They're definitely getting taken out by 6 teenagers.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world. Call a doctor! Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Come on, man. Oh, look, we didn't even have to overpower them. Also, there's 7 of us.
Was he seriously gonna...
Probably.
His only daughter's dead.
She's not dead!
Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan.
She's not dead!
And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right.
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
Well, he doesn't have to. And he has a room with this giant TV right there. You're kidding me. The window in the room is wide open. What were you doing? Trying to escape?
I was scared.
What, you were scared that this guy was going to come in and murder you? So you were going to jump out the window and murder yourself instead?
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
You did, though!
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel?
Okay, now what?
Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Okay. So, hold on. Either there's another version of him that's demon-possessed inside the TV, or that's his shadow self? But then, how would his shadow self be... Huh?
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow!
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self.
Neither did Nanako!
And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either.
But we did
that's why
fight
we're seeing
him
this now.
when he had a persona, so I just assumed that he had faced his shadow self. Because we fought, he had a persona that we did fight, and I thought you could only get those after facing them.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't
Or did we
my
just
fault.
fight his shadow? We didn't fight him, we fought his shadow? But then how would his shadow have been affecting him, making him do the things on this side of the TV?
And the law can't touch me anyway.
I suppose that's true, we didn't see him accept his true self. I just kind of assumed that had just happened with him naturally. Good night, Cyberdix!
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
This... please, stop!
Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet.
Yet being the operative word.
Do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you?
She's not dead!
I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
And how are you going to do that as just a little TV man?
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
Force him in the TV and make him face his shadow self?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions.
And yeah, and we gave the luxury suite to a murderer.
Why,
How
with
great.
something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
Shove him into the TV!
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Okay, guys. Just make him face the shadow self so we can get rid of his shadow self or his self. One or the other, alright? Either... He's gonna keep killing people. We can't prove it, but we know it's true. What is the moral thing to do there? There's a lawful thing and then there's a moral thing. They don't always align.
Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But yeah.
Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Just push him inside?
Yes! Because, Chie, what is the alternative here? You know what happens if he stays here. He keeps killing people. That keeps happening. Having this mercy on him, or rather not wanting to have the guilty conscience yourself, all that is doing is creating more victims out of innocent people. That's not... Nothing is solved.
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay.
Nanako's not dead! Love it!
As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think. What do you want to do, leader?
Well, it's going to do one of two things, right, Level? He either will face his shadow self and have to accept it, and then we should be hopefully able to deal with him at least physically in that way. Like, if we took him out of the TV, then at least there's not two of him out there doing anything. You know? And honestly, he might even confess to the crimes at that point, because while they're saying his shadow self is the thing that he's really like thinking and really truly feeling, what we've tended to see in the shadow self is these are part of you, these are thoughts or feelings that you do have, but they tend to be ones that you're rejecting. So accepting it is just acknowledging that, okay, this is part of me that I have to deal with and face, but how I deal with it doesn't necessarily mean that this is what I am or this is what I become, because for the most part, for all the characters we've seen face their shadow selves here, they don't become that thing. Rather, they learn from what created that feeling or what was creating like those thoughts in themselves, and they've grown apart from that differently. So theoretically, he faces his shadow self, he accepts that this is part of of what he thinks and part of like how he feels about things, but thinks better of it and goes, okay, I'm gonna confess to the crimes, right? And that way, he's locked away and it's fine. Or he ends up dying in the TV world, and then we can go in there and just, like, fight his shadow self until it's gone. And either way, the situation is resolved. Does that not make sense? I can't stay here. Wait a second here. What are we waiting for? Okay. I'm in the push him into the TV camp. I think the push him into the TV camp is the right camp. I can't stay here. It just feels like I'm obfuscating any personal responsibility and leaving the situation for them to deal with themselves. Wait a second here. This makes it sound like we're going to let people continue dialoguing about it, and maybe we get more information so we're not making as hasty of a decision. But I could very much see if we pick a wait a second here that just turns into not doing anything to him, like maybe the police come back and find us in the room or something, and we just lose our opportunity to do anything. I'm in the push him in category, but I feel like the game is telling me that's the wrong answer because it's an emotional response, you know? So, because our crew is split on what the right choice is here. I'm very much, I feel like this is the right thing to do, personally. That's all I got. I feel like this is the accurate, correct thing. That's what yeah.
We'll end this here and now.
Personally.
Wait a second.
I just don't like that then Chie, Yukiko, and Rise feel uncomfortable with it. You know? That's the only thing is, it'd be kind of nice for them to have more time to hear this out.
Do you really understand what you're about to do?
Yes!
It's the exact same thing Namatame's been doing.
For very, very different reasons and entirely different circumstances.
I hate the guy too, but you really want to go that far?
Is getting revenge the right thing to do?
It's not just about the fact that he did this to other people, it's the fact that he is going to continue doing it to other people. That this is going to keep happening. There are more innocent people that will die and get no justice.
But if we don't do anything, he might...
That's exactly it. It's not that he might. He said he will. He is not going to get convicted for this.
Anymore.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I just honestly, I don't see.
You really mean it?
Okay,
No
it
other
feels
way?
like the game is very much trying to talk me out of doing this.
What about you guys? Remember,
The
there's
game
no
is
need
very
to
much
stay
like,
if you don't want
hey, there's a third option. Hey, there's a third option that you would have got if you had just said, wait a second, let's see.
I'll stay.
Me too.
Like, are you sure you don't want the third
I
option?
won't be the only one to walk out on this. I'd only suffer more that way. If this
Okay,
is what we've
and you guys
decided-
are very much telling me that this is the wrong option, much like what it feels like the game is saying right now, by saying, you hope I saved.
Me too. No matter how we end it, I want to witness it.
The other world that caused all of this to happen will surely take care of the rest. Well, I also kind of think we need to go in there. Okay. I don't think you just shove them in and that be it. The case will be closed by the shadow that will appear from Namatame. With this, everything has come to an end. You should go back to Nanako.
Nanako-chan.
We avenged you, Nanako-chan. But I guess you wouldn't be too happy about that.
That feels so
You're
dark.
such a kind girl.
Okay, I will also say,
Where's Teddy? Did he
in
go
my
home?
explanation of it, I didn't think just push him in the TV and we don't also go there. I think we also should have gone into the TV world to actually see this thing through, like, how it happens and to guide it further. Teddy has disappeared, leaving a note behind.
I'm going back to my own world. It's not easy to live there now, but it's my reality.
Oh, and now that guy's there.
I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well, goodbye.
You know, that is a good question. I didn't think about that, Lovitz, because if he knows how to get out of the TV, then this was just another form of escape for him. And so time passed on. Yeah, this is definitely the bad ending. This is the bad ending for sure. Look at all of the days it's skipping. But I said that, Pika. I was like, I thought he had to have faced his shadow self to have the persona. But then the fact that his shadow self was still there, people were like, no, he didn't face it yet. That's part of why it's a whole thing. Spring has once again come to Inaba. Ugh! And wouldn't the town then get completely destroyed too? Because there was premonitions of the town being destroyed.
And now, a story
We're
on a serial
under a
kidnapping
kotatsu.
and murder case that shook the town of Inaba. Police have released the identity of the suspect, who was confirmed dead after escaping the hospital as Taro Namatame. Ruling his death a suicide, the police have closed their investigation.
Okay, so he did end up
However,
dying.
Police have yet to announce the cause of death for either the victims or the suspect himself. Several criminologists have raised questions over how his alleged crimes were committed. It seems that though this case has come to an official end, many of its mysteries will remain forever unsolved. Up next is our fog forecast for today.
It's foggy all day. All day, every day, forever.
With the coming of spring. Today and tomorrow we'll see fairly light amounts of fog as usual. Saturation from then on is still to be determined. If you have travel plans, please be mindful of visibility conditions.
It's almost time for your train. Are you ready to go?
Are you sure you want to be all alone?
tastes great.
Starting tomorrow,
Your tuna.
I'll be all by myself in this house. It's gonna be lonely. Feel free
This
to
is
come
the
visit
worst
anytime,
ending
okay?
ever.
And say hi to your parents for me. Hey. If there was evil in the world that had to be dealt with, but no one would step up to see justice done, it might fall to the closest person at hand to bear the burden of punishing them. Don't you think? Maybe so. Huh. Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station. Come on.
Hey, love it! That's rude! The worst thing you could say to me. If you think about it, we pretty much did what Dojima was going to do. But that just, it's not necessarily the... Obviously, we didn't get the good ending, so the game doesn't consider that the right thing. Hey, he was making more sense than anything anyone else was saying.
You really are leaving us.
All alone in the fog.
It was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring without you around, Senpai.
You will visit, won't you?
That was your downfall, agreeing with Yosuke.
We'll come immediately if anything happens on your end. Be sure to take good care of yourself.
Take care. Keep in touch, okay? I'll reserve a room for you at the Amagi Inn the next time you come.
I'm gonna have to visit like
Well,
all
I'll
the
see ya.
time.
You really helped us out with lots of stuff. Thanks, partner.
This is just sad. Like, empty and sad. What up, Dita? It's an ending. It's an ending, that's right. I was throwing out all of the ideas of how to save her soul, Pikadusk. I mentioned so many of them. The game gave me no options for that to happen. Welp, what an ending. Horrible. Just horrible. Absolutely terrible. See, but I think that's looking at it the wrong way, Pikadusk, because it wasn't revenge to me. Like, that action was not motivated out of revenge. It was motivated out of, this guy does need to be dealt with, and we aren't seeing any other solutions to deal with him. So to prevent other people from dying, that's not a revenge-based motive. But the game clearly was interpreting it that way, so it's like, ugh, you have to go along with whatever it's saying and leading you towards. They were considering it that way. That was the worst possible ending. It was truly terrible. Awful. In every way. It can only go up from here. Yeah, just think about it. Now, instead of playing through the game to see all the endings and leaving off on the worst one, we get to see the good ones that come after. But honestly, that always feels really anticlimactic when you get a bad one first, as opposed to a satisfactory one first. There's another bad ending? Great. How much do you want to bet that's the next one we get? How much do you want to bet the second ending we get, trying to get the good ending, is still the bad ending? It's not revenge-based! Well, we're not just gonna leave it there and say, well, guess we're not playing any Persona anymore. Guys, we finished it! We finished the game! It's all over now. Hope you had a fantastic stream, and we'll have a great rest of your week. We'll be starting a new game on Thursday. They added a new bad ending in Golden. Because I'll say, okay, so this ending is depressing. And in my mind, it is a bad ending because Nanako died. But it's not completely horrible. The two bad things about it are Nanako stays dead, which she shouldn't have, because we should have had so many obvious solutions for this that I don't know why nobody tried. Or not obvious solutions, but things that you could have attempted that nobody even thought to attempt. That I'm like, why are you not doing this? Do this thing. Why are we focused on this thing instead? And two, the fact that the town is still covered in fog implies that more bad stuff is going to be happening. Everything kind of has this incredibly somber, dreary note to it in this ending. But there are some positive things about it. Like, I think the fact that the killer is taken care of, that there weren't any killings that came after that, that is positive. Which also kind of implies nobody is being affected by the TV world if so much time had passed and nothing additional has happened yet. Doesn't mean something isn't going to happen in the future if somebody else figures out the whole TV thing and gets affected in the same way. Hey! Hospice. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I probably am. I always do with people. I wanted to throw Namatame into TV too when I played it for the first time. I mean, I think that there's very compelling reasons for why to do that in a logical sense, which is why I'm like, that seems to make sense to me, but the game very much is telling you not to do that. And I still did it anyway. But the police couldn't deal with it because they couldn't prove that he was the killer. So he'd still go out and walk the streets and do all this stuff. Now, theoretically, if they were able to spend the time and resources following him for the rest of his life and, like, witnessing him kidnap people, they would at least be able to lock him up on those charges. But he would never pay for the murders he committed. That we know for a fact he did. Okay, Drew, we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that, Drew. I actually thought that something was sketchy, but I screwed up this moment and ended up with your end. Okay, you know what? I'm not the only one here that went with this option. The only thing that makes it sketchy is the fact that the game is very insistent on asking if you definitely want to do that. It asking for your confirmation is the kind of giveaway that it's like, this is not the option we want you to pick. Something not great's gonna happen if you pick this option. We pushed the killer guy into the TV so he'd have to face his shadow self, and he died. But then also, Nanako died because still nobody attempted to do anything to help her. Which I don't understand why that didn't cross anybody's mind. Save clear data? What does that mean? That sounds like it's gonna get rid of all my save data. Is that what it would do? Would it get rid of all my current save data? Because I just don't know if there's supposed to be like an achievement or something that happens. Because if it lets me save in a different spot, then if there is an achievement for having done this, like, route, I want to still get that. Running Venus saying yes, it saves over. Everybody else is saying no, it doesn't. You won't play the save file. Yeah, I'm not going to play off of this save file, but okay, so just no. Because that's also the only reason we sat through the credits, was because I was thinking maybe something would pop up at the end. Hey, Clem, thanks for the YouTube comment. Thanks for commenting over on the YouTube chat. Yeah, people were pretty adamant about the not saving that, so I was just worried something bad was gonna happen to the rest of it.
Hey, here's a
Blah 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 blah. Wow, everyone's voice sounds so similar today. I should have said our word here is done this time. Oh, I forgot I can fast forward!
He was saying.
I forgot about this button that I've accidentally pressed in conversations I didn't want to fast forward through.
If we're getting a quote.
They do this just to depress me. Yo, what up, Geezer Geyser? Yeah, we had an ending. There was certainly an ending to the game. And now we're zipping through. And none of this happened. This was all fake. There's nothing bad happening that we can't undo. Everything can easily be undone. Oh, wait, what did I just say? Yeah, why did that nurse run down the hallway just to run back to us? Was that for dramatic effect? It's gonna be alright, kid. It's gonna be alright. Nanako is fine! She's fine, she's fine. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Oh.
Hello there.
It's not denial that she's gonna be fine.
Senpai! Senpai!
You know, Clem, it's really hard to motion track. Personally speaking, I find motion tracking to be very finicky. I need to get a lot better at doing that, so I totally relate. But I'm looking forward to seeing this video that you're making. Where's his room? Threaten Adachi. Meanwhile, Nanako's hospital room. Teddy could theoretically help her in some way, but chooses instead just to leave for some reason. Oh, that was the other positive thing about the other ending. Teddy decided to go back to the TV. That was positive. Okay. I want to say if we say try...
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
We should actually stop skipping at this point.
I didn't.
And he is making the claims that he's not the one that did this.
And perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
I failed. And the law...
The law can't touch me. Blah, blah, blah.
Do whatever you want.
Mission?
My God.
See,
what do you mean?
Because I don't think the group was wise to not go back into the TV. They should have done that in general. Because you could still go fight the shadow.
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk.
Okay, skip. It's all the same. Skip, skip, skip.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back.
Yeah, but you need to wait and really measure out your emotions. We're missing something. Leave him for the police. This won't change anything.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
Whether he'll kill again, whether revenge is right, Namatame's true feelings, whether he can be tried. Well, we know he won't be. This is not in the equation for me, but it is for you guys, so it matters. Whether he'll kill again, he basically confirms, so I don't think that's an answer. But again, like I mentioned before, you guys had shadow selves too that said things that, yes, you had thought or felt, but weren't your true selves.
What didn't you understand?
Why he's scared, something's bothering me. He can still repent. Actually, I don't know. I just imagined to back out of it right now. Because he is scared. He's scared of something. Something's bothering me, I feel like might not go anywhere. He can still repent. He would still have that option. Again, if he because if you guys remember, part of my argument about pushing him into the TV is that things would get resolved in one of two ways, which is why I also wanted us to be there. Is that if he accepted his shadow self, the fact that your shadow self often isn't, like, legitimately what you think or feel, like, not at the core of you. They are thoughts that you have or feelings that you have and sometimes influence the actions you've been doing, but it's not like your be-all or identity as a person. I was like, oh, if he accepts his shadow self, maybe he will just confess to the crimes. That was like my ideal. But that was not what it went. It just went into, oh, we're just going to shove him into the TV and that's it, and then we're not going to do anything. Which is not what I was primarily thinking of. Now, alternatively, if he had lost to a shadow self, I also was like, that's not the worst thing in the world if that happened. But I was hoping for the other one as an outcome. That's not the option they gave us, though. Doing it that way. This is the ultimate test not to be average. I just don't know which one of these. I think either why he's scared, but I think they're going to write that off as he's scared of us. I think something's bothering me. Could get them to listen.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
I got nothing. He could escape via the TV.
Missing? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me... Are we doing this or not?
Okay, I feel like I asked the wrong questions there. Because I was hoping we'd maybe get a chance to cycle back to that list, and we did not. I know, Drew, and I wanna play through it myself. You know? I wanna figure it out.
So that's your answer, huh?
I didn't think we'd end up like this. I mean, I thought we were all on the same page.
Hell, can you be so half-assed about this?
Yeah, I think we should have asked something else specifically. Probably bringing up the fact that, hey, potentially he could repent in the sense that, again, if he faces his shadow self and embraces it, he will likely be like, okay, I did a bad thing. I don't want to do that anymore.
We're not! But can you look me in the eye and say you're okay with doing the same thing this guy did? It's just like how you feel right now, that you can't turn your back and do nothing. We're not gonna sit back and watch while our friend becomes a murderer, you moron!
To kill someone because they killed someone first. I can't decide on something that serious. But still, if you have it in you to be this angry for someone who was close to you, then you mustn't kill. That's something you can never take back.
So we leave it to the cops? You trust them to handle it?
Even if we can't trust them, from here on is no longer our battle. It's Dojima-san and his fellow officers' fight to convict the suspect. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm proud that I could protect this town with you all. That's why I don't want to make this terrible situation even worse by doing something like this. I want to keep going to school with you all and make more memories with my friends. I don't want one of those memories to be of us killing someone. So what if there's another crime? We can still save people like we always have. Nothing has happened yet. Then why assume that our future will be filled with misfortune?
Okay. I can see what you're saying, Yukiko.
Nothing's happened yet. Our future hasn't been decided. Let's go back to Nanako-chan's room.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Huh? What did you just say?
How do these two things affect each other? How? In what way? What about the situation really changed to make her be alive or not be in this? That makes no sense.
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen. But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter.
The bad
She's trying
vibe you
desperately
had.
to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan.
Oh my god.
But we did stumble into what I'm assuming is the good ending. I'm assuming we're in the good ending now.
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Nanako!
Come on. Stop crying, you two.
I didn't choose for her to die!
Wait a second, where's Teddy?
Oh, great. That's great, Nilkane.
I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Afterwards, you found the note Teddy left behind.
I'm going back to my own world. It's not easy to live there now, but it's my reality. I'm really, really thankful for everything
This really
all
is
of
the
you
good
did for
ending.
me.
Teddy still goes back to the TV anyway.
Well, goodbye.
Everyone avoided talking about the case and waited for the severe winter to end. And so, time passed.
Are you kidding me? Does time just blaze by no matter what? Just constant fog and then snow. And then we leave. Okay, so that still can't be the correct ending, huh? Because we still have the fog around. Teddy still leaves. I was so close. Dang it. Spring has once again come to Inaba. At least Nanako's alive in this one. So this is the second best ending. And we're almost at the good ending.
Dojima residence.
And now, a story on the serial kidnapping and murder case.
Okay,
that
I'm gonna be
shook the
so
town of
honest.
Inaba.
If I had gotten this one first, because my second instinct initially, my first instinct was, okay, I think we could push him in the TV and then again follow him and then hopefully he merged with the shadow self. Because I think he has to end up in there and confront his shadow self regardless. That has to be something that happens. It's just clearly not us forcing him in there that causes it to happen. But if I didn't go with that one, I was going to go with the we would wait option. So I would have gotten this one first. And if I had gotten this one first, I likely then would have picked the put him into the TV option second. So either way, these were kind of our order of operations here in terms of endings. The sun icon is making me laugh. If you do Marie and Adachi's social links, there will be new events instead of time skip. Ooh, interesting. Milk Toast, at least doing it this way, you get to see all the endings. True. And again, like I just explained, we were going to get these two first regardless, because if this was the first ending we got, we would have ended up with the other one we just got as the second one. Because I would have then assumed, oh, maybe this is what we need to do, because my thought is he has to be forced from the TV world and then confront his shadow self, and then hopefully with him confronting it, then it would bring him to a point where he has dealt with those thoughts and is able to confess. But no, that's obviously not how that one goes. At least Nanako's alive in this one, though, so it's definitely, like, a major improvement.
Defendant Taro Namatame has confessed to committing...
Oh, he confesses anyway!
...previously seemed irrelevant. However, he
That's amazing!
to flatly deny his involvement in the first 2 murders.
Interesting.
Namatame also maintains his strange insistence...
Okay, so that does make the other one a really, really bad ending, then. We should have stopped and considered
to
things.
save them. With so much unknown regarding his motives and methods, many are hoping his
Wait, she's still in a coma? I thought when they said... I guess I didn't pay close enough attention. I thought when they said she came around, that meant like she was recovering and was going to be okay.
Next is our fog forecast
Great.
for today.
Great. Also, we have silly glasses. I am surprised they don't visually have the characters wearing the glasses constantly after we see them doing that with the fog.
Fog is still covering the town.
Like being able to see through the fog with the glasses. Why are they not wearing them all the time now?
Today and tomorrow, we'll see fairly light amounts of fog as usual. Saturation from then on is still to be determined. If you have travel plans, please be mindful of visibility conditions.
It's almost time for your train. You ready to go? Too bad Nanako couldn't leave the hospital in time to say goodbye. A little more time and maybe she could have come outside.
Okay, she's not in a permanent coma then. Because she's still recovering. Granted, she's been recovering for months now, though. But him saying a little more time and maybe she could have come outside, I feel like implies that she is conscious.
Feel free to come visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me. There's nothing more I can do for this case. I might end up testifying in court, but otherwise I'll just be observing to see how things play out. I don't imagine he'll get that harsh of a sentence given the evidence, or lack thereof. Well...
But he confessed. He confessed to the kidnappings, though. So even if you don't have evidence for it, if he's like, yes, I did do this crime, why does that affect the sentencing?
Hey, mind if I ask you something? It's only been a year since you got here, but a lot's happened since then. What do you think about your time here? Are you satisfied with the things you did? The choices you made?
Well, not really, because I didn't get the good ending. What are you asking?
I see. We can leave it at that.
You didn't... No, I wanted to know what specifically you're talking about.
We should get going.
What do you mean we can leave it at that?
Are probably waiting at the station. Come on. Hey. Thanks.
For what, dude? For what? And then I'm guessing this is the same. That's my assumption.
You really are leaving us. You know, it was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring without you around.
That's all the same. That's all the same. Same cutscene. She will never be satisfied. For investigating the murder case? Yeah, sure. A lot of good that did us. Aw, you missed the part the first time. That's unfortunate, Level. I think in order to get to the home screen to reload... Whoops, what did I just do? I accidentally took a screenshot. I don't even know how I did that. I took a screenshot of the game on the credits. I'm just gonna close the game and reopen it. So we can get back to our save file faster. Steam screenshot of the credits. There has been quite a bit that you missed, Glitch. Quite a bit. Many, many things have been happening. Several endings have been ended. Load game. I got all the dialogue scenes right except the last one. Okay. So I couldn't say I can't do this.
Hey,
what was I
here's a
supposed to
story
say
about the
instead of
fog.
that then? Because there were two other options. There was I'm sorry, and there was something else. Which I think was agreement with him. Did I prove anything? You should scream. Just scream in Yosuke's face. You can stay here. I'm still missing 2 trophies of this game. Read all the books and listen to all of the 256 lines in battle. Oh, I'm definitely not doing the last one. Rise's lines in battle. I could have made a good attempt at getting all the books read, though. I only have a handful of them left. Glasses! My glasses! I must switch my glasses. There we go. Back to serious glasses for a serious moment. Ha! Calm down. The thing everyone wants to hear. Running Bean's about to start a war with Level. He's gonna be here soon. It's gonna be alright. Hang in there, Nanako! Hang in there. It's gonna be okay. I'm right here. It's gonna be alright, kiddo. It's gonna be alright. Hey, Buctos! Thank you for following! We're gonna actually properly get a good ending this time, I promise! Yeah, Nanako's just napping because we know that her heart's gonna jumpstart again at some point. Maybe I'm supposed to tell Teddy he can live with me. Maybe that's the solution to this problem. Maybe that is that the dialogue thing I'm getting wrong, Drew? Am I supposed to tell Teddy he can live with me? At least want us to be on the way to the good ending. We're not reaching it tonight because I'm probably gonna have to leave soon. Or stop streaming soon, I should say. Da-da-da-da-da. What are you doing? Are you... I wonder if we say, are you alright? That has any impact on anything. Probably not. I have a feeling it's the same dialogue options either way. I should have probably stopped my thing, though, before I said that. Wait a second here. We're missing something. Namatame's true feelings. Okay. So, Drew, you were saying that me saying something's bothering me, that was correct? Or am I supposed to give one of the other options here, like why is he scared or he can still repent? Okay, I need you to be more specific because no, that's correct could have referred to bothering me. Okay, bothering me is correct. He could escape the TV. We're missing something then, correct? Because this is also vague. Okay, so I got everything right except for this. So we're supposed to yell at him. We're supposed to yell at him, calm the hell down. That's what it is. No, stop, stop, no, stop skipping! Dang it, I started skipping! Okay, calm the hell down. You yelled at everyone to calm down. Namitame went ugh.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
We're missing something.
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath.
Honestly, I guess yelling is just what gets through to people.
After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
Screaming always solves my problems. Everyone took a deep breath. For once, telling people to calm down was the answer! It seems that everyone has finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
I think it is fair to take a time to, like, make sure that we are getting all the information correct. Although, again, my wanting to push him in the TV was us also going in there with him, but that's fine.
But
didn't do what I wanted them to do.
Yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery.
The one time you needed to yell at Yosuke. How did I miss my opportunity to yell at Yosuke?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them. Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Okay. Question, Drew. Can my answer here mess this up? Can my answer here mess this up? Because, like, I do agree with Yosuke where it's like, okay, if we sit back and we confirmed that he would do something, it's like, I feel the same way. Then it's on us with the information that we know to do what it would take to prevent that from happening. You know? But it is important that for right now we just think. It is important. So, I probably should put out the fire here, though.
How the hell can you stay so calm, man?
Even though I'm like, yeah, I mean, I agree.
And again, that's why you're our leader.
Yeah, leader first. First time you gave me the option. All right, into the TV we go.
All right. Let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Hey, the second time I was also cool as a cucumber, but it was the fact that I was too cool as a cucumber and I didn't yell at him that prevented us from getting this part of the ending. You need to be calm, but not too calm.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
The case has taken a sharp turn, and the investigation team is now one step closer to the truth. It seems that you will go on with your friends to solve another mystery.
Boom! Rank up! Woo! Max rank investigation team. We are so back. We're so back.
Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The genuine bond shall be the eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Loki, the ultimate form of the Fool Arcana. The investigation team social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the investigation team social link. Your power to create personas of the Fool Arcana has reached its maximum. B&D has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Fool social link, you can now fuse Loki, the Shapeshifter.
What's happening now? Judgment?
Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond.
It brings thee closer to the truth. Is this with the one guy? Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Judgment Arcana. Is this with Namatame? Don't tell me we just made a social link with Namatame. You have established the Seekers of Truth social link of the Judgment Arcana. Okay, no, this is just a secondary social link with our friends. You may earn an XP bonus when fusing Personas of the Judgment Arcana.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
The bond can be broken by a power outage. That felt like that might be what they were about to do.
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation and their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Honestly, I'm surprised Adachi didn't run after us after Kanji choked him out to find out the room this guy was in that we then all went to. I'm really surprised he didn't immediately follow after us.
We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Yosuke. We've just heard a lot from you lately.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell
Seems
the truth,
like a lot of
there's something
things.
that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right?
Right, but what triggered this turn of events for him? How did he even find out about the TV world? And how did his shadow self form but him be separate from it?
So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle.
Love it. That is kind of, in the D&D game that my friends and I play, it's sort of the Baby Ichi's motive, although I don't think that's his real motive. I think that's just the motive he tells people to try and get them on his side, and then people that are foolish enough to believe that is possible fall for it. Like, saving people in the sense that they want to remake the world in their own image type thing, and they think that will be better for everybody.
The police invested a great deal of
It's like
effort
loosely
into
connected.
investigating this point.
It's not exactly their motivation, but it reminds me of it. Like, that's sort of the same level of intellect I determine his motivation to be. Anyway, good night, Running Bean. I hope that you sleep well and that it is not too hot. Thank you for popping in and being part of chat today.
Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano. Although, her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
Even in a volcano, love it?
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
Oh, this is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Not exactly Nil Kane. It's more like he was part of this group of people that were in charge of overseeing different aspects about how the world runs, like interpersonal relationships or life and death or youth or fate, things like that, right? Like he was part of this group where they're all in charge of a specific thing, and he was in charge of life and death, and he broke this law between all of them about not being able to mess with certain things. Like he raised someone from death into life, so he made undead, essentially. And then he got banished for that, and now he's really resentful to the rest of this group, and he's like, well, you know what? I am going to just make everything undead. Is essentially what it is. He basically wants to destroy the world and have like everybody be part of his undead army, and then him and these select people that he's chosen as his like servants, followers, he's promised them that they're going to make a new world afterwards, and that they're going to be able to shape it however they want. So he tends to take advantage of people that either crave power or who are vulnerable and who have seen like the worst sides of the world and want to change it for themselves, to get on the let's destroy the world to remake it train, you know. But I think that's pretty similar to the kill them to save them sort of thing, although it's less about necessarily saving them and more about thinking they can do it better. Yeah. That's like a very surface level explanation of our BBEG. Aaron could explain it way better than me in a more succinct way.
Oh, there you are, all of you.
I'd be really sad
Please
if Aaron
come with
popped
me
into the chat and he
immediately.
was like, actually, Brianna, you're wrong, and you completely misunderstood the motive of my bad guy, and now I'm sad. And I'd be like, I'm sorry, Aaron. I thought I understood.
What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go.
Eden! Eden! Eden, we need you, Eden! Oh my goodness, Teddy!
Where am I?
In the street. Our Teddy. In the middle of the street. Our Teddy. Also, I have to say, the fact that we get to continue the game for much longer past this point does, in a way, make me kind of glad we had the bad options first. Because then we get them out of the way real quick, where those endings could happen, versus playing through the whole game and then needing to go back to that save file, if we even still had that save file at that point. Because let's be honest, I might have saved over it by then, because I go in a cycle of saving. So we got to see them, and now we get to move on with the actual stuff. Bus chat incoming. He's about to get isekai'd.
This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan.
Boo, Geezer Geyser. They didn't do the things I wanted them to do. I was expecting them to give me more options after that, and they did not.
I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there.
Sorry, Lovitz. I love that you did an actually, and then drew actually, your actually. Actuallyception. Sorry, Teddy, I haven't been listening to you. What are you upset about?
That's it. I remember now.
You have memories?
So, it was true.
Are you the killer?
Guys!
All along it's been you?
What should I do?
Is that why you left? And the other options? Because you realized you were somehow involved in this, and you were too ashamed to face us, so you fled?
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
He never should have had that will to begin with, Nilkane.
Huh? What did you just say? Nanako-chan's alive?
Are you serious?
I think you could also copy and paste them into Twitch Lovitz, but yeah, I think I've only ever had access to those emotes if I'm on my phone.
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen. until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't
Nanako,
say
have
for
you been to
sure
the other
how well she'll
side?
recover
What
from
was it
here on.
like? Did you see the light?
Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan.
Did you see her? Oh my goodness, okay.
This is
Imagine
amazing.
Nanako did see her mom and she got to hug her, and then she's like, why did I come back here? I was happy. I'd be like, you came back here because we wanted you here.
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Her lungs stopped, I think they mean that she stopped breathing glitch. I don't think they mean her lungs collapsed, because I don't know if you can repair a collapsed lung. Don't people with collapsed lungs need transplants, or can you reinflate a lung? Oh no, when we die, we become like bugs, drawn to the light.
Come on! Stop crying, you two!
You all
It
should
truly
go
does
home
true.
for the night.
I hope none of us have to experience that.
I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment.
I believe you can, Lavitz. Like, you're capable of living with one lung, you just lose a lot of functionality because obviously you're getting in a lot less oxygen. But people can get transplants.
It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
That's how... that's kind of how
Wait
I
a
think
second,
of...
Where's Teddy?
Or I shouldn't say I think of, but that's a joke around the story, the Bible story about Lazarus being resurrected, because he was dead for a couple days before Jesus resurrects him. And so people joke about how it's like, wow, Lazarus is up there chilling in heaven, talking with God and everybody, and then all of a sudden, poof, he's back on earth. And he's like, why? Why am I here?
I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl too. I couldn't save them.
Okay, I really need to hear this guy's explanation.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
Like, was it his shadow self that was outside the TV kidnapping people, and then this version of himself genuinely wanted to save them from his shadow self?
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign
Ha
of
ha
him.
ha, Neil
I
Kane.
wonder where he went.
Hey, again, one of my primary arguments, although granted, I wasn't going to be all that upset if he died going to the TV, but one of my primary arguments about him going to the TV was to face his shadow self. So then it becomes the part of you, the thing that happened to everybody else. That was my primary argument for putting him into the TV, was so we could resolve that. Because I'm like, clearly we left that unresolved. But it doesn't give us that option. It just says you shove him in the TV specifically and only so he dies.
Oh, it's snow.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow.
Oh, I suppose that is true, Lovitz. That kid. The kid didn't face his shadow self either. I didn't even think about that. Because I've just been assuming up till this point that if somebody has a persona, that they've had to face their shadow selves. Or didn't he? Because we fought him. Was he not? Yeah. But I suppose it was a similar fight to the one we had with Namatame. It's true. He rejected it and he didn't bond with it. So does that mean his shadow self is still there too?
It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow.
Point is, I still think this man needs to deal with a shadow.
He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Back in Namatame's room, was it really right to stop everyone from what they were about to do? Well, if you've played out that option, the game tells you yes. There was a way of... I already know. For now, you have no way of knowing. You remember that your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were at the hospital. Also, you know what else is surprising? I understand, like, obviously I don't like Teddy, and I know a bunch of you guys don't like Teddy, but the characters themselves are friends with and do like Teddy. So it's also strange to me that they would get that note from him about him returning to the TV world and just shrug their shoulders and go, okay. And never once do they attempt to go visit him. Like, it's implied that they don't engage with the TV world at all after that. When you think they would, at the very least, still want to keep in contact with Teddy, if not outright go to him and be like, hey, Teddy, are you doing okay? Because we know that you wanted to stay here, and we wanted you to stay here, even though, again, I know me and you guys don't necessarily want Teddy to stay here. 4 parallel universes ahead of you. All the bad options, I've already gone through them to get to the good one. No, that's what I'm saying, Level. I wouldn't, but the perspective of these characters, they keep telling me that they're friends with Teddy, and yet when Teddy says he goes to the TV world, they never try to enter it again. I feel like the game could have written that away really easily by just saying any attempts that we made to return to Teddy's world failed. And we were never sure why. As opposed to just, nobody even tried it, you know? Teddy was living at Yosuke's house with his parents and working at June's, something Chie never does. Well, it'd be weird if Chie lived at his house. And I think she's helped out at Junis a couple times, but yeah, Teddy actually legitimately helped. You remember that your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were at the hospital. But I do think we're going to learn that Teddy is indeed somehow responsible for everything that went down here. Like, he was probably the instigator, right? In some way? Or at least he knows something he's not telling us, obviously. I'd like to meet my shadow. Maybe he's a chill guy like Nega Scott. Okay, but Lavitz, the whole point about Nega Scott being a chill guy was that, like, Scott was that much of a kind of a horrible guy. That's why his Nega self was chill. Like, how much of a jerk do you have to be that your complete opposite is like, oh no, he's cool. He's a cool guy. No, Lavitz, then it wouldn't be that way for you. Then your shadow self would not be that way, and you don't want to meet him. Good movie, though. Hey, Ko! Hey, it's Ko. I heard what happened to your little cousin. Is there anything I can do to help? Let me know. You know I'm there for you, okay? We're best friends, dude, right? Best friends that haven't hung out since, like, my 10th playthrough of this after I maxed out our friendship link. Daisuke here. I just heard about Nanako-chan. How's she doing? If there's anything I can do to help you guys, please tell me ASAP. You've got the guts, man. You gotta be brave, man.
You checked all your messages. They're from your friends in town.
I bet there would have been more messages if I had more social links maxed out, huh? You streamed it last week on Discord? No, Laffits, I missed it! No! Oh, I totally would have watched that one.
You remember that you have friends who were there to help encourage each other. The case is still mired in an impenetrable fog, but you must continue forth towards the truth. You should go home before you catch a cold.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Wave Blast. I'd get more than just just the two guys if I had more social links with school people. Because I know Drama Girl, we haven't maxed her social link yet. And I think there's that blonde girl too. I'm assuming we can form a social link with, but I never hung out with because I didn't like her. My veggies!
The vegetables you planted look ready to be harvested. What will you do? The vegetables in the garden have grown magnificently.
Harvested for crack wheat. I get the crack.
What seedlings will you plant?
Let's do cabbages. My cabbages.
The soil seems to be in good enough condition to plant new seedlings.
You planted cabbage seedling. All right, you guys. I think that is where we are gonna call it for tonight. We're about 2 hours into stream. I think that's a pretty good amount. We shall resume more of our playthrough. I feel like it's just appropriate for us to be perpetually wearing glasses so long as there's fog outside, because I think it only makes sense that the characters should be wearing glasses in order to see properly in the fog when they know that it helps them see properly in the fog. It just makes sense. But yeah. Alright, well, we got through a couple of the game's endings today. Hopefully we're gonna get the good one soon here. It looks like we have many days to play through still. So, I don't know if it's gonna happen super duper soon, but we're on our road. We're on the road to the good ending. Hi, Milk Toast. Glad you found this channel too and that you enjoyed your time here. Thanks so much for being with us. Yeah. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your evening. As always, it is an honor and a pleasure to get to stream with you all. Take care of yourselves. God bless you. And I shall catch you on Thursday in the next one. Bye.